Hey guys, this is Gus.
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
And today we're going to be unboxing the Hati-S Stardust. But before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button to show support. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. With that being said,
Let's begin.
alright, so here we have the Hati-S. We picked it up because why not? We're trying all different kinds of mice, trying to find our end game. So yeah, I just got curious trying this one. But we're going to compare it with the MIRA-S and the MM711, MM710. They're both the same shape, right?
It's the same thing.
Alright, so yeah, so right off the bat, trying these two. This one is, it fits my, I don't know, this one, the hump on the MM711 is bigger. Yeah. I want to say
it's more wider.
It's wider, and so. It's more towards the back. Yeah, more towards the back. I want to say the hump is the tall is the same type of height, but towards the back is where you get that hump, and you can claw this one very well.
Yeah.
This one you could more. It's more for palming. To being honest, and even then, you can claw it. You can do all types of things, but it's small and it's okay. Like the grips help me grip it better. This one was good, but the side flex was just,
the walls suck.
Yeah, it sucked big time. It ruined my experience with it.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. So I'm hoping that this mouse, it feels something between these two, but with better quality.
Seriously.
One thing I noticed about these small mice, especially this one, the MM711, was that I actually was very, very, very precise. But that side flex ruined my experience to the point where I didn't even want to use it anymore. But yeah, let's go ahead and unbox the Jewel's Hati Stardust and see how it compares with these two small mice.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, you have the TTC pink switches, which I already installed. They're basically TTC gold switches, just colored pink. And then we have the mouse. But before we get into that, we have the the manual.
Oh, we
get the extra feet here.
We got thick grip skates, right? No.
Yeah.
I can't.
Thick mouse grips.
Thick mouse grips. There you go. There you go.
And ooh. This is.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Exactly. Huh. It kind of reminds me a little of the MIRA-S, but not quite, because the hump feels different.
All right. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can even see it, right? Just by looking at it, it looks different. The hump is different.
It's a really small mouse. Okay.
It is really small.
Is
it actually the same length?
No, it's not. It's smaller. I want to say this one's smaller than the.
Oh yeah, it's short. I want to say it's shorter.
Yeah.
It looks shorter, just by a little, but yeah, it looks shorter. Side flex, I see. Let's do some side flex in there, but
is it like
this? No, hell no. No. No, this is way better. Jeez, like try the side flex. You take some force. You can do it, but
I think genuinely I'm not gonna be activating the side things while playing with this.
Yeah, no.
But this is a really okay. This is actually the first mouse that I feel like I can fingertip comfortably.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, this is a small mouse.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be this small. It kind of does not resemble anything. When it comes to shape wise, it does not resemble nothing like this. I thought it was.
No, it's different.
It even doesn't.
Even feeling it on hand is oh, the scroll is tactile. Check it out. It's not like smooth like the other Jewel's mice.
So it's not sliding either.
Yeah, clicks. The click's pretty good. Side buttons. This back side button feels a little mushy and less tactile than the front one.
It kind of even sounds like it too.
Scroll wheel. DPI. But yeah, these. I'm curious to try it now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You know what's funny? When it comes to it being thin, I feel like it's probably as thin as this.
Yes. But
So
the shape is different.
but the shape is different.
I can
yes.
feel it right away on my hand. I can feel it how the hump is more towards like my knuckle palm area.
Yeah.
It's bigger on that on the MIRA-S than on the Hati-S. I feel like this one is the hump is more towards the. Let me see. More towards.
It's
kind of the same, but they don't feel the same.
They don't feel the same like at all. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it yet, you know.
I know why. So see right here. This is why. Right here towards the back end, it's a little taller than over here, and then like the sides, it's a little. See, because here in the MIRA-S, the sides go down, and here they widen a little bit, and then they go down.
They do.
Yeah, so it's a little wider on the
back end part,
on the
right?
back end part, and it feels really good. So, all right, so let's go ahead and try it before we say anything else. So so we'll be right back, and we'll give you guys the first impressions and final thoughts on the mouse.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so we're back from testing, and this mouse, the Hati-S, is really, 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 really good. So what do you think about it? Like, what do you think? What do you find? What are your first impressions on this mouse?
Okay, so right off the bat, I genuinely play with ergonomic shaped mice. Yeah. That's just like my thing. I feel really good, but this one, I actually didn't mind its shape, even though it's a small mouse. I actually don't mind it. Surprisingly, I played really, really well on my first run. I did like 93,000, which is kind of crazy because I have to kind of warm up in order for me to get, you know, like a score that's like really high. Yeah, so I have to warm up at least maybe like 2 or like 3 times, and then usually on like my 4th or on my 5th run, that's when I get, you know, like the 93,000s, and then after that, you know, I keep on hitting them. This first run, first time just using it, and I got 93,000 right off the bat. So it definitely exceeded my expectations. However, this one I have to claw it, which is something that I kind of don't do now. I kind of
relax claw.
Yeah, so I'm more of a relaxed claw, but this one I was actually clawing it. So yeah. So that's something that so that's something that, you know, I did notice. However, it didn't affect me like at all, not one bit. Genuinely surprised with it. The cord is really nice, by the way. I don't know if it was just me or like you fucked the cord. I didn't run into it, so. Again, good cord, good mouse. Definitely exceeded my expectations. I don't know about you.
Yeah, so for me, as a palm player, I was concerned about me being able to use it because the MIRA-S, the shape here is similar to it, and I was not able to use it until I put these grips on it. When I put the grips, I was able to hold it better. I was able to control my mouse better, and the shape is okay. It's not a bad shape. I just feel like it's okay, but compared to the Hati-S, it feels very, very different in terms of the weight and the way the hump is in the back. I feel like because the hump is a little taller, it's more towards the back, and it's a little taller, and it looks a little wider. Like the shape is different, and that just seems to help me as a palm player, being able to use it and control it. It's so good in my hand that I actually beat my Kovac score. My aim lab score. For the first time ever, I was able to hit 80,000. I usually hit 63,000, 67. Recently been hitting 70,000. But this mouse, like on the second time I used it, 80,000 aim lab score.
So like a 91%, 92% accuracy.
Yeah, like a 92% accuracy. Like it was. I don't know what it is about this mouse and the shape. Like I don't know. Like this shape, like it's very similar to this one, but those little few millimeters, those little adjustments, the weight reduction makes this mouse a whole lot better than any of the mouse we discussed here. It makes it better than MM711. Makes it better than MM710. I mean, in the Hati-S. And I'm sorry, it makes it better than the MM711. It makes it better than the MIRA-S. This shape is good. This is a good shape, and mind you, this is for fingertip players. You know, it's not, you can't palm it, you can't claw it or whatever, but claw players check, palm players check. Mind you, I am a medium size.
Yeah, we're both like medium size.
Yeah, we're both medium sized hand people. We have around the same hand dimensions. We put a dimension somewhere over here, and yeah, this mouse is good. It's really good. Man, is it gonna replace my is it gonna replace the Skull Mini or my Hati? Maybe. I'm actually yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
I wanna say that it actually may replace my main. This may actually be my new main, and yeah, I couldn't be happier with it. I'm actually super surprised that I was able to hit the 80,000 score on aim.
So one thing I do want to say is this one is definitely one of the smaller mice that we have here, right?
Yeah.
And let me just go ahead and say this: ergonomic shaped mice, at least for me, whenever they make them small,
Yeah.
genuinely speaking, I don't perform nowhere near as good as I did with this one on my first few tries.
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not if just ergonomic shaped mice, they're already awkward as it is. So whenever you make them small, they tend to not feel great. So for example, like the Death Adder V2 Mini.
Oh yeah,
that had so much potential, but they butchered that thing. It was disgusting. I couldn't hold it consistently. I hated that mouse. Okay.
Yeah.
The Skull. I mean.
Skull Mini?
Yeah. So the Skull Mini. The Skull Mini was okay, but the only thing that saved it, in my opinion, was the actual grips on it. With that, I was able to just use it and play, and I was able to play with it fairly well. With this one, I didn't have to put any grips on it, and it's smaller. And I want to say it's smaller than the other ones, but I think shape has to do a lot with that, and it definitely helped out with me using the mouse. Awesome.
Oh look.
Oh, it comes with another. I didn't even know
colored
that.
cable. All right, cool. So definitely gonna be trying that. You know what it look good with? It looked good on the Minerva mousepad and the Esports Tiger mousepad. It's gonna look like it'll match those mousepads. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It comes with that little.
That's actually really cool. I didn't
cable.
know that.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. So it comes with
brush?
the extra cable and it comes with a brush. So yeah. Oh, so I guess they don't include those little scented things they used to include in them, but
yeah, it's just a brush. Like a generic brush. It doesn't have the G-Wolves thingy on it.
Nah, they're kind of downgraded on the brush.
Yeah.
But who cares? They gave us a colored cable, so I don't mind about that. So
wait, how much was this?
Oh, this was, I think it was $80. Yeah, $80, okay. $75, $80 shipping and taxing. Yeah, I got it with the mouse pad. That was like $120. But yeah, this mouse, I think you get it for $180, I believe.
180?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can get this mouse. I think you get this mouse for $80, I believe. They do have another one coming out I think it already came out. It's the red version that comes with the PMW 3360. That's less expensive. That one I think is $65 right now. I think it'll go up to $70 in the future. But yeah, this mouse, the shape, it's actually pretty good. I mean, as a medium-sized palm player, yeah, it was a good mouse. And as a medium-sized claw player, good mouse.
Good mouse, honestly.
So yeah, awesome. I can't wait to actually review it and give you guys the final thoughts. But yeah, this is Gus
and Carlos from Hardware Unplugged,
and we will catch you on the next one.
Peace.